Hi everyone, it's Lorraine with BJK University, and today we're going to talk about how to make more money. More money. Show me the Benjamins. That's what it's all about. I want to make more money. Me. I know you do. So this goes across Amazon and any e-commerce. So one of the best things you can do for your store is going to be branding your product. Last week we talked about patents. This week we're going to talk about trademarks. Trademarks are very important for your business. Some people say, well, it's cheaper to just go generic, don't get it. This, here's the thing about generic products. Generic products, they're charged, you have to charge less. You have to charge less than everybody else. You're not going to make a lot of money and charge more and think you're going to make the money. It's not going to happen. Another thing is if somebody buys your product and it's a really good product and it has no brand name, they have no way of finding you again. You have no name attached to it. You have nothing that brings brand awareness. And that's the key, brand awareness. People become aware of your product. If you go to the store and I have a headache, I'm going to the store, I'm going to go look for aspirin. I'm going to look for it by a brand name that I recognize that I know works. And so you do the same thing too. We look at the back of boxes and compare against generic. If it's the same thing, shoot, I may buy it. But chances are you will still buy the brand name because it's trusted. It's a trusted name even when you see the ingredients are identical. You'll still buy the brand name. This is called brand awareness. I'm aware that the brand exists and I'm going after it. This is what you want to create with your product, brand awareness. But how do we do that? We need to get a trademark. So the one thing we need to do is we need to get a product and we need to brand it. And then once we do, we can sell it under the brand name and then we advertise as such. So let me show you. I'm going to share my screen and show you some things on how we go about this. So one of the first things I did was I decided on a product. Let me see, share. Okay. I decided on a product that I wanted to research. And while I'm researching the product, because it is a fitness product, I need to know because I saw somebody's review on a page and it says, it's nice, but I don't know what it does. I'm like, well, I kind of need to know what it does too. So let's go find out. And I like this it's all up over the internet right now, these hydrogen water bottles. So I was like, well, what are the benefits for you? And it's like it neutralizes harmful free radicals. That's huge. It's an antioxidant. It targets antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. This is what a lot of people are concerned about, especially anti-inflammatory. So it heals you after the gym. It's a quicker healing time. It reduces muscle fatigue and supports general metabolic health. Okay, that's for weight loss. So far, I'm seeing a lot of great benefits here. Through large-scale human studies, though large-scale human studies are still limited. No, there's a lot of studies out there now. There's quite a few. And as I keep researching and researching, I'm learning more and more, and I decide that this is what I want. No problem. Okay, so we'll close that one out and we're going to go to Amazon now. I've decided this is what I want. And so I've been researching and I've been looking for some water bottles. And I've actually purchased a few of them. And the one thing I found is a lot of them are plastic. There's these plastic water bottles. Now, I'm I'm not a big fan of drinking plastic water out of plastic. It's like having an ice cold beer and you want the frosted glass. You want glass with a crisp cold beer, especially after fishing or something. You don't want to grab your plastic glass and throw it in. It's like, ew, yeah, no. So when you want ice cold, crisp water, I'm drinking it out of glass. I want to see that condensation come down the side, you know? It's all crisp. This is what I want. But I also want something that is a quality glass because glass is actually eco-friendly. This is good. Glass is very good. Drinking from glass. Okay, so now I start looking around at all of the bottles, and like I said, I've purchased a few. The plastic one it leaked. And then I had another one, and I had issues with that one too. And yes, it was plastic. So this time I decided to go with glass. So I started searching around the internet and searching around the internet, and I found a few. And then as I looked deeper, I found that a couple of them were actually plastic. Now, I'm not talking about the components that move. I'm talking about literally the glass you drink from. I found one that was stainless steel and glass. And I'm like, okay, this is really good. Or is it aluminum? Even both of them are good. So I picked on this one because I noticed that it has a brand name. Now, I'm telling you, no, I am not. This is currently unavailable to me because I'm in Hawaii. I've reached out to the owner and let him know I would like to purchase another one. But this is the brand name that I spotted. I do have one, and I do not sell it. Okay, it is not my product. I got this one. And here's why. I'll show you why. First of all, there's a brand name attached to it. Then if you look at it, this is their logo. Look at that. I like that. And it's crisp. If you look at it, it actually has the measuring on it. I'm like, okay, so this is a good thing. And then I go over and I look at the materials and what is it made of. So this one I liked. And then I started looking at the pictures. Now, this is how you're selling yourself on Amazon. Okay, stainless steel cap, borsilicate glass. That's exactly what I was looking for, borsilicate glass. This is quality glass. So I know I'm not going to have issues with this one. The hydrogen water base, anti-slip silicone. Okay, that's a benefit. Charging port. So I can charge it from anywhere. Platinum coating and BPH free. Yes, I think I hit all my check marks in this one. So far, so good. I'll look at some of the other ones. These are great because when you have pictures, I like that they showed this one up close and personal. That looks pretty good. I keep looking through it to see how it looks. And yes, I've seen the other ones, and I believe this one's the plastic one. This one's definitely much better. I like it. So I have tried it, I have used it, and it is very good. Now, see, this is another way to brand yourself. If you see it's fresh, crisp, fresh goes with crisp. It is glass, and you can see the fresh crispness in the background. That is very smart when it comes to marketing. Let's see. They have the sizes, so they have informational. And this is what I'm looking for. It comes with a cleaner and charger. Oh, you definitely want one of these. Yeah, that's pretty good. It will clean it so you don't. Um, it shouldn't have any particles, anyways. But you want to clean your parts, anyways. Designed for active lifestyle, post-workout hydration, hydration that fits your routine, solid pure glass. Yes, that's what I wanted. Daily wellness boost, portable, rechargeable, ready. So I can take it to work and plug it in. Because it has that portable charger that we just saw, this one right here, I can plug it in at my desk and do it. I can go to the cooler, go charge it up, sit at my desk. I can do it right here from where I am and plug it into my computer. I like it. And then different lifestyle. Okay, very nice. So I can actually come down and take a look. So this is all branding, all of it. Your photographs are branding, but it's the brand name. And this does look crisp and clean with a drop of water. Now that's very smart. It drew my attention in, so I liked it. And at first it was the glass and everything. I'm like, okay, I found glass. But in actuality, what caught my attention first was the dewdrop. I'm like, oh, I like that. And a plus sign. And they spell fresh a different way, fresh, but they did a good job with this one. So I appreciated the listing, but I appreciate and the branding and the glass. So it seems like they have everything all together that I was looking for. So I went and purchased it. And this is what you want. This is exactly what you want when you are selling a product. You want branding. You want your pictures to be showing branding. You can see right here, he's got the brand name showing, or she. I think it's a she because there's pictures. And then you see the branding in the next picture. You see the branding in the next picture. You see it in the informational. There it is, nice and crisp and clear. You see it right here, branding. Every single picture has the brand in it. So people become aware of the brand. Look, even the package. Oh, nice package. I didn't notice that. Okay. And this one right here again, and it's right here again. And then we go to the last one, big and bold. There it is again. And we have one down here. I can see it. It's on their bottles. Let me see. There you go, right there. And right. So all of them basically you can see have the branding on it. And so now if I want a second one, like I'm looking for a second one right now, and I'm looking to purchase a second one, I know where to go. I'm not going to go to Amazon and start searching through other bottles. I already own one that I like that works really well. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to go to, it'll be in my sold items or purchase item. Even if I can't remember, I just type in hydrogen water bottle and it'll pop up. I can see the name. It'll say purchase again, and I will. And so that's really easy. That makes it so much easier for the clients and the customers. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go to ChatGPT. So I'm not selling the water bottle, but I'm going to sell something else because we already looked at one and we don't recommend it. This niche is actually, I did a research on it because I liked it so much. I thought about selling it, but it's very a dominant niche now. It's all over the internet. It's all over Instagram and TikTok and everywhere, and people jumped all over. Oh my gosh, you would have such a hard time with that one. Keyword search volumes are like in the hundreds of thousands. So I would kind of stay away from that one. But I decided to look at another product, and I'm like, I'm selling a cat tunnel interactive toy online. This is ChatGPT. I need a trademark name, but I don't want to infringe on anyone else's trademark. And one of the best trademarks you can get is called fanciful. Fanciful trademarks. Okay, so excuse me. So I need a fanciful trademark name that no one has, or where there can be no confusion with other brand names, or there can be yeah, let's leave that one. No confusion with other brand names. It does not need to represent a pet name, but it can mean absolutely nothing. I need it to be short, one word, trademark name. Can you, I think I goofed here. Can you show me at least 10 new fanciful names for me to look over and decide on? I do not want it listed in USPTO as I do not want to compete with any confusion issues. All right, looks good to me. They'll probably tell me they can't do anything about USPTO. I don't have access, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. They know. AI has access to everything. Legally, they're going to tell you that. No, I just saw them checking USPTO. You can see it when it says thinking. Always pay attention. Trademark, USA, Instagram, eWeek. Yeah, it's going everywhere. Legis, Facebook, cosmetic. Oh, they're going everywhere. I love it. So it's still thinking. Trademarkia, law. They even hit up the legal ones. Stretto, Facebook, LinkedIn, legal services. Okay, absolutely. For your cat tunnel, interactive, fanciful coin name. All right, let's see what it's got. It always likes to use a lot of V's, Q's, G's, and X's. These are a little longer than I like. Quivora. No, I don't like this. Make it a little shorter. Jacari is nice. Jacari is a nice one. That would be something I might want to think about. Jukari. Uh-huh. So you walk around the house and you say it, Jukari, Jukari, Jukari. It has a ring to it, doesn't it? Uh-huh. Uh, no, Kazuvo. Kizuvo. No. All right. So if I don't like them, so far I like Jukari. That one is kind of cool. Ironically, this is their top pick. I want to see what it says about Jukari. Nothing? Zavo. No, that's just dumb to me. Okay, so I'm like, can you list shorter ones, please? I want something a little bit shorter, like maybe 5, 6 letter, 5, 4, 5 letters. Yes, I can. I still like Jakari. It's starting to grow on me. If it grows on me, that means it'll grow on other people. Hmm. Okay. There's one Zexa. Nice. Luvo. Luvo's nice. Okay. Kira Bori. Kuvo. Quilo. Zavo. Zavo. I kind of like that one. Zavo. Strong Amazon brand feel. Zavo. Yeah, look, see? I don't see that in any of them. So that's why I picked it. I picked it before I saw this. Zavo. I like this one. So, okay, let's take this one. I like it. Vexa's another nice one. It's clean, it's premium. Zyro. No, I like the one we chose. I do, I do, I do. I do. Yeah, I like Zavo. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to USPTO. I will go to Google and I will say USPTO, which stands for United States Patent and Trademark Office. United States Patent and Trademark Office. USPTO, trademark database search. That's what I want. USPTO trademark database search. And it will bring you here. Word mark. This is what you're getting, a word mark, the word. You're taking the word, not the design, the word. You need that word first before you can trademark a logo. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in here, Zavo, and let's see what happens. Zavo and Co., category 14. They do jewelry, earrings, neck chains. Zavo, distribution, reselling goods featuring a wide, this could be something. It's been abandoned. Okay, so they've only used this and they're not getting specific. This one is sells books. This one is computer software. I have two that are live. Carbonated beverages. Well, you wouldn't be selling carbonated beverages. This one has a lot of categories. So what do they have? Point of sale, terminal, electronic point of sale. Interesting. I need to go check them deeper. They are in the United Kingdom. It doesn't matter. They are registered in the United States. So let's go take a look and see what they do. Okie dokie. La 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 la. It usually will tell me what they are selling. Hmm. I might have missed it. There has to be no need. The mark consists of standard characters, claims, particular sizes. It has categories, 1B. Okay. But it's not ownership, not assignments. No assignments. They can't get the trademark without it. How did they do that? They need to assign somebody as the owner. They use the company. They use the company and one person signs for it. The mark consists of standard, description, no meaning, disclaimer, code, basis. Interesting. Docket, none. Missing a lot of stuff. Filing application. Okay. So I would be able to look them up. I should be able to. Let me come to the top. Usually, search results, print and save. I can open up the docket and take a look. View. This is what I was looking for. All righty then. It may take, so what I'm looking for is documents. Let's open their documents. Because again, this is open to the public. Okay, so application, May 11th. Oh, they just filed? How can that be? They are, it must be just active and not and pending. Let's just take a look. No, they're pending. They're not an active trademark. They just filed for it. All right, so let's take a little bit of a deeper look. They're missing a lot of stuff. That's why I knew they couldn't own the trademark because they don't have a signer. Here's the person's name, but they didn't sign. Oh, this is the attorney. Okay, so an attorney filed for them because they are in a foreign area, but they didn't fill it out. So they won't be able to get it until they fill out a lot of this information, which means if you file today, you'll get it before them anyways. There's a lot going on in this one. And I'm very familiar with trademarks. I own a few. I'm considered an industry expert. So trademarks, patents. So 09, 036, and 042. I would look these up through the ID manual. And that's another thing. When you're filling out your application, you will find a category. So let's see, USPTO ID manual. Here we go. It should be a little box here that says TM. Yep, there it is. ID master list. This is the one you want, trademark ID master list. So I can actually go to this guy's trademark. Let me see. He had categories. Oh, let's see what's going on here. It finally opened. Point of sale terminals, electronic point of sale systems comprise primarily of point of sale terminals, barcode readers, touchscreen monitors, keyboards, printers. All right, so this would not have anything to do with cat tunnels and pet toys. That means I'm safe. I can file for this one. I have seen nothing so far in USPTO anywhere that tells me I cannot. So if I go Zavo again, okay, and I see these guys download computer software, graphic novel, distributing, reselling whole goods. This one is really vague, extremely vague, but they've abandoned it. And I need to make sure it's more than 90 days. So I will come here and find out when they filed for this one. Again, view trademark. I want database right here. I want to see when they filed. They filed in 2021. So it's been abandoned for so many years. You know what? This is fine. You know, there's no confusion in here no matter what, because it's abandoned, it's done. Even if they wanted to come back and revive it, they need to file for the application all over again because it's been so long. Goods and services, class 101 and 102. So those are the primary classes, 100, 101, 102. All right, well, just in case, let's check and see what class is 100. Search. Nothing. Let me see. We're going to go with cat tunnel. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're just going to come back. La, la, la. I don't know why it won't let me go back. Let's do it up here. Cat tunnel. Cat tunnel. What class is it in? I don't have it. Cat tunnel bed. Let's see that one. Toys. Cat toys. There we go. 028, 028. It does not hit anything in 100, 101, or 102. Safe. That means Zavo is open and free. And the way I know this is right here. We don't run in the same class, even though they filed in 2021 and they looked it up, they would find there's no cause for confusion. So I can come back here and say, Zavo again, let's go. And I can look at these. So I don't sell jewelry. I'm not running in class 100, 101, or 102. I don't sell books. I don't do computer software. I don't sell carbonated drinks, and I don't sell terminals for sale like the ones at the grocery counter or department stores. So right now, Zavo is wide open for me. I would file for this trademark and I would grab it for, but remember, now, here's something that's very important for you to understand. Very important. Do not file for your trademark until you have a product, not you're thinking about a product, not you're talking to a supplier. When you put in your down payment for your product, you're talking to the supplier, you're going to put in a 30% down payment. When you put in your down payment and that money leaves your hand and it gets over there, now you are invested. Now it's a go. Your next step, get your trademark, get your UPC code. Those are the next two. All right. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson today about branding and why it is so, so important. It's the brand names that make the money. It's the brand names that make the money. They're branded. People can come back and continue to purchase. People can do subscriptions and things like this. They're more apt to trust you when they know that you are a brand. If I go to the store and I go to Walmart and I see name brand sneakers and then the generic one, well, it's like 39.99, 39.99 and generic 39.99. I'm picking the one up there. Got the brand name on it. I get that one for the same price as generic. Heck yeah. I'm going to take that one and consider it a deal. Absolutely. How many people go to the store and buy $200 sneakers that are generic? No one. But who goes to the store and goes to these sports stores and buys these fancy football shoes, baseball shoes, basketball shoes with names on them and signatures on them? That's branding. People brand their products, and you can brand anything. I'm telling you, you can brand poop. You think I'm kidding? Fertilizer. People brand fertilizer. We go to home, or our hardware store, and we look at the big bags of dirt there, and it's fertilizer, and it all has different name brands on it. And we pick the one we like the most. I have a preference. It has a lot of vitamins and good rich soil and stuff like this, and it's good for my plants. And so this is what we do. We brand. I'm not buying the old one over there that says no name brand and chicken fertilizer. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. I'm going to go get this one that looks all nice and dark and deep and looks like it has vitamins in it. They're branding it. Their brand name is, a lot of times it's the brand name that sells. And this guy could have a mediocre product while this guy over here who's generic, who just hasn't gotten the trademark yet, could actually have a fabulous product. I mean, it could be way better than this one, but it's the brand name that's going to sell. Now, after that, it's going to be your quality that's going to keep them coming back. So always make sure your quality is good. So when you're looking to do a product on Amazon, e-commerce, out in the world, even brick and mortar, you make sure you get a trademark and you make sure you brand it. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, because that's where the money is, in the brand. Aloha.